Hey guys, and welcome to another run of Chemical Exchange. I say another run. I'm not sure if I'm going to have posted the previous ones up at this point, but this is the 10th and last run I'm doing. If we die in this one, that's it. No more chances. Fuck Chemical Exchange. Now, you wouldn't think a game that's all about chemistry and alchemy would be too difficult. But, dear God, is it a bitch. This time we're going to be trying to get a little bit better with it though. So, without further ado, let's get to it. Alright, so we start here. Welcome to Chemical Exchange, a Skyblock experience featuring alchemistry and Project E. 10 runs, that's the first time I've actually managed to say that properly the first time. We got a stone pickaxe, we got some cash, we can now buy carbon in the shop. The next objective is buy 16 carbon. We buy 17. Why? Because we gotta. Now, we do that, we get a chemical combiner, some more money, and a simple Stirling generator. Now, usually I would put the Stirling generator here. I've been doing some things differently in the recent runs. So we'll chuck this here, that there. You chuck one carbon into here for fuel, and the rest of them up here. We get charcoal, which gives us more money, chemical something or other, dissolver, and some cellulose, which for the longest time I thought was actually meant to be cellulite. But I am not the brightest spark in the world. So we're going to break this down. Two of these. Right, there we go. Get oak saplings. Now, our next objective is get 16 cellulose, which we currently have 2 of. So now we can also buy the polluted earth in the shop. Oh. Which finishes off this objective, which refunds the 500 we spent on the polluted earth and gives us another 5. Polluted earth is how we spawn in mobs, and we'll get to that. Not just yet, but we'll get to that. But for now, we're just going to twerk and grow a bit. And as soon as we're ready to go, right. So each log can actually be converted to a cellulose. Or we can also convert it to coal. But right now we need the cellulose more. So we're going to just start chucking in saplings. Just wanted to check around if we see if we got any others. I do love the fact that if you knock out the wood, the leaves of the tree fall down. That's excellent. We got more saplings. Now, we can convert apples for cellulose as well. And glucose, but it's really not worth it. We can convert saplings as well, but I want to have a decent store of saplings before we get to that. We've got 5 to go as well, so that shouldn't be too difficult. We're also going to get rid of the reminder of my last demise. It's just too painful. I lasted for just over an hour. Right, so that gives us the 16 cellulose, which gives us the ability to buy iron, a knowledge sharing book, which all these runs later still don't know what it does. Some more money, and a transmutation table. Now, most of this doesn't really matter. The transmutation table, on the other hand, that does matter. So we're going to just put all of our elements into this table. And then we're going to start breaking down the cellulose. We only put them in so that we can learn them. We don't actually want all of them in there. So, for example, we do want all of the oxygen and hydrogen. We don't want all of the carbon, because now we can make a bunch of charcoal. Now, with this last log, we're going to make a quartet of sticks and make 16 torches to finish off another quest. Then we'll get the wood going again. So we'll also, before I forget, buy some iron. Chuck into the table as well. Which gives us access to silicon in the shop. We buy 1 silicon just to save some money the next objective is to buy 16 of it, or to have 16 of it. But now we do that, we have 16 of it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to knock down all of the wood out of this tree. We're going to convert it all to cellulose again. And we then use what we get from it to make some silicon dioxide. Keep the oxygen. So chuck the oxygen in, chuck the silicon in. Then as soon as we tap out, chuck the silicon dioxide back in and chuck some fuel in here. Now we just need one more log and we're good. So with this log, we make the most basic of crafting. Make ourselves a crafting table, which can just sit right on over here. Get rid of this fire, just be on the safe side. Make ourselves an axe. Which means that this chopping down this tree becomes significantly faster. Alright. Now we finish off our silicon quest. We've got to make iron by the barrelful. But right now, that's completely irrelevant because we don't really need it just yet. Currently, we have enough for 3 iron, which is not nearly enough. We're going to need trapdoors. We'll need a lot of cobblestone. Actually, we're also going to need some slabs. So, we're trying to make a box that is 6 wide, that including walls is 8 by 5. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 8. Right, so we'll break this because we put it in the wrong spot. Right, we just need a little bit more. Take that and 6 of these. Because it's enough. There we go. If I put this here, can I still crawl through? No. It's unfortunate. So now we want to take our polluted earth, put it in, and there we go. We are set up for now. We're also going to take our torches and set them up on the doors and walls and stuff. And we're also going to drop out this. Put another slab here. Put 2 slabs. But that is because we're going to use those to make me a sword. Sword's just better for killing things with. Damn it. Alright, so we need to kill some mobs. But for that to happen, we need them to spawn in, so we're just going to leave that for now. We can make a screen, we can make a furnace. So, and technically we can make diamonds. It's just a pain in the ass. But while we're waiting for things to spawn in, we'll just knock down some trees. So where I parked my car. Alright, so we can either break down the bone, or we can do this and bone meal. I know that this seems a bit pointless, but like in all things, there is a reason. Still no more mobs. So in the meantime, we got a couple of flowers out of that. We got some seeds. We're going to pick up this and move it around the side on top of the crafting table. And then the crafting table can get shifted around by one. These get put through cellulose. We'll just keep hold of all the carbon for now. Actually, no, there's no point in that. That was far too close. One more hit and we die. It might seem a bit pointless to get something like grass blocks right now, but believe me, they are very useful. We got bones as well, so we'll just take all of this out, load it all up into here, get more points, we get more stuff. Also just going to eat the apple. Heal up a tiny bit. Now enough to survive a hit from the Enderman over here. With those arms, I'm sure he could hit me through this gap, but if he hasn't realized it, I'm not going to point it out to him. Right. So that's that taken care of. Alright. So now we can just break down all of our flowers into dyes. We'll also come along here because there's a dye that I didn't get that I want. Cool. Let me. We're almost there. So we got lead. We got bone. We can now buy strontium. We'll grab some phosphorus. So we'll buy a bunch of calcium and a bunch of chromium as well now. So calcium, chromium. This is a 1-to-1 pay to refund kind of deal. It's always a good idea to kill Endermen. The Ender Pearls are very useful, and they drop more loot boxes from what I've seen than any other kind of mob. So we've got the Rotten Flesh quest. Get 16 Rotten Flesh, that would be great. Also just going quickly. This here, and then one on each side. Come back over, pull out the sword. Right. So, as useful as it may be to get the bone meal from here, I'm going to not for now. We're instead going to trade it in for the money. Once we get to 16. Same with the Rotten Flesh. We are for now going to grab as much iron as we can grab out. 12 is a good start. Oh shit. Good thing creepers don't actually kill with explosions in this mod pack. They explode like a firework. Also just gonna grab charcoal chunks. Pretty sure just 8-to-1. That's 2 more pieces of charcoal. So now we'll chuck the grave dust in, which won't give us anything. Same with the seeds. We'll keep the potato and carrot seeds for now. Alright. So, first things first. I want to survive. So we're going to start working on getting armor. We're also, before I forget, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We are going to make a diamond. Which gives me access to a diamond sword. That's what it takes to get 1 diamond. It is a lot of carbon. It is enough carbon to make me glad that I don't actually need to farm it all out of other stuff. Alright. So we'll break down the cellulose. We're then going to make a couple of chests. Specifically one down here. This is going to be our random crap chest. If there's something that we don't want to use, but we don't want to have it clogging up our inventory, it goes down here. Also going to see how much more iron we got. Ah, shit. We need it to rain. Sooner rather than later. That's actually the perfect amount of iron as well. We got a free spud. So now what we can do is make ourselves a hopper. And I've just realized we skipped a thing. We need to go back. Get 4 of this. Get 8 oxygen. Where'd my silicon go? I just dropped my silicon back in. We drop in silicon, oxygen, make silicon dioxide, gives us 8 cobble. Combine 8 cobble, and what do you get? You get a furnace. Which finishes the furnace quest, and then in turn unlocks and completes the hopper chest. Hopper quest. Right. Cool. Thought I fell for a second. So now we'll finish off a bunch of quests. How much money we got? 5.8. We'll take the strontium. Strontium. We now know how to make strontium, so we can pull that out whenever we want now. We got a pink elevator. Don't know how to use it, but okay. You can go into the box. Mate, honestly, if you get that close to where somebody is swinging a sword and you get hit, you got no one else to blame but yourself. There you go. Right, so we can chuck in nothing. We're trying to save all of this shit. Just until we get another 5 grand. After we get the next 5 grand, I don't care. So next up is enough iron to make 3 more ingots. And now that we have it, we can combine 1, 2, 3. Cool. Grab this, head back out. We are going to need to get soon. 11. We're going to get some more wood or anything else. That should be enough food to fully heal me up. And then we can suck the carbon in. Make a bunch of platforms of half slabs. So that when we're standing in the kill spot, there is at least a 3 square surface between me and anywhere that they can spawn. I'm just going to move this 1 further over. Because now we don't have to worry as much about the Enderman. One more hit. Cool. Except for here, of course. So we'll get rid of that too. I hate it when they do that. We got 12, we got 13. We're getting very close with some of these types of drops. Upgraded storage unit, so that means this has drawers. I didn't even realize we swapped swords. Ooh, fuck off. Oh, that's... that's a good catch, actually. Thank you, Enderperson. So, what I didn't realize is that the Endermen still have a lower point than me. They can still be able to hit me. And that is not acceptable. There we go. Much better. We'll tuck the skull in. We're going to keep this phosphorus this time, I think. Well then, how many bones we've got? 10. We have not increased our gunpowder at all. It's night number 2. Right. So, what we're going to want to do... So we want to smash out this spot here. The chest here. Kill this zombie. Hopefully not have anything else spawn while I'm doing this. Right. That's that done. One more to go. And we currently are at 810. So we've got a lot more trading to do, but it means we're only one off of this one being complete. We can also make a screen. That's going to require some more twerking. Right. So we will make a chest. That chest can become a screen. Finishes another quest, which gives me another 500 bucks. Right, we can get another 500 bucks if we can get 16 serenium, which we can most certainly do. Now we need 1 piece of redstone. And that'll give us an extra 250. So redstone. Requires strontium carbonate, which is made by combining carbonate and strontium. So we'll start with strontium carbonate. Sorry, we'll start with the carbonate side of strontium carbonate. I'm fairly sure it's like this. Yep. There's the carbonate. 1 piece of strontium gives me strontium carbonate. And then on the other side, we need iron oxide, which is iron 2, oxygen 3. Something I have never done before. Which is pretty cool. Good for you guys. Iron oxide, with strontium carbonate gives me redstone, which unlocks manufactory. Alright. How much do I get for that? Ooh, we unlock neon and uranium. As nifty as that may be, we're not going to do it just yet. Because I want to get the aluminium, I want to get the iron spikes, I want to get the liquefier. I might do the liquefier next, actually. Right, that means first and foremost, we need to kill some more shit. We have armor, which is something we've never had before. Speedy hopper 1. Ooh, that's not bad, actually. Just gotta kill this skeleton. As much as we can expand that out, we will. I really wish I could trade arrows. Creating arrows would make this so much easier. Alright. So, next thing's up. That's only enough for 2. Actually, we've already got the bucket. So, we need the most simple thing in all of chemistry. We're going to make some good old-fashioned mum and pop style H2O. Put it above a bucket, and that's what we get. So we'll just set up a little ring around it, so we can just quickly make ourselves an infinite water supply. Right now. So break this down to 8ths, no, 6/8. Yep, 6/8, and then 32 hydrogen. Gives us enough for a second bucket. And that gives us an infinite water supply. Then we take out the center block. The water there. And now we have ourselves a perfect little starter farm. Get this going. We'll get some that, some of this. Crap. Took the silicon in, we get a bunch of silicon dioxide, which gives us a bunch more cobble. Which we then use our cobble to make ourselves a stone hoe. And now we have a little potato farm going.